Hello everyone and welcome to the Monday live stream. We'll give this about 15 seconds so people can watch the ad. Just kidding, not really. You gotta watch it. Let's see who is here. Mr. B's Fishing Things. Hello. RKL Aquatics. Hello. Gerson. Hello. Big D Smoke. Hello. Barbara Jackson. Hello. Tampa Tom. Who else we got here? Mob Guppy. Hello. K Walker. Hello. Duck. Duke. Yeah, I'm never going to pronounce your name right, but great to see you, my friend. Deborah Sanders, hello. Lumpy Dog is in the house. How is everyone doing on this fantastic Monday? Another beautiful day out here in Washington, at least. I hope you guys are enjoying some nice weather wherever you're at, or enjoying rain, or whatever you're getting. I skipped practice to be a part of this. Don't ever skip practice for this. It is not worth it. Ali, hello. RKL says, sup Bob. Not a whole lot. Cichlid Center, hello. The 186 Element in the house. You changed the background thingy? Yes, last week. Last week we got a new one. Well, it's not new. I've used it before, but I do change them every once in a while. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says, good day. Don't forget, guys, next week we are going to 6 p.m. Pacific starting next week. On the Monday stream, 6 p.m. Pacific. So don't forget. Triple 10 Tanks, hello. Brian P, hello. The Fish Tank Barn, what's going on, buddy? Karen is here, hello, Karen. So what's new? I have gone another week. Yo, Bob. Oh, yo, Bob. Hey, Bob, how's the water skinks? They're doing really, really well. Really well. The babies are getting big. Yeah, otherwise, not much new to report, but they are doing really well. I ran out of food for them yesterday, and then I went to get some and forgot that they were closed yesterday. So that's what I'll be going after the stream, is going to pick up some food. KG Cichlids, yeah, crazy, hello. LOL, thanks for the shout out. It's pronounced Alley, like Alley Cat. Sorry, I am by far the worst with names. Alley Cat. Bracken, what's going on, my friend? Nice, I'll pass the word. 6, yes, 6 p.m. How's the private jet fund? I totally forgot about that. Oh, man. Kelsey Clark, hello. Who else? Well, people slowly ruling. I don't know what that was about. So what's new? Nothing's new with me. Actually, I got some new plants from Bentley in the mail. Well, plant. He sent me a bunch of jungle vows, so that was really nice of him. If you follow me on Instagram, I stole some plants out of a pond, out of my own, well, not my own pond, but a private pond, not a public pond. Not really sure what they are, but I'll probably make a video of them maybe tomorrow, and maybe we can figure out what they are. There is a very terrible picture of them on my Instagram, though. Joel, what's going on, my friend? I'm sitting in Rockhampton, the beef capital of Australia. All right. Sounds like a good place to be honest. Candy is here. Hello, Candy Overhauls. Oh, what's this fish thing? Oh, that's probably my thing. You didn't steal. It's called accidentally acquired. Yeah, I was actually growing in my parents' pond, which was pretty neat. It doesn't get too deep. It goes down to about 3 feet as far as where the plants stop growing. And then they also grow out of the water. So it's really interesting. I'm not really sure what it is. But I'm going to put it in with my water skinks, actually. It's already in there. It's just floating. But I'm hoping to put them in there. And then, obviously they'll grow submerged and immersed. Do you know if Corey still has the small musk turtle setup in the market to buy some? Yes, he still has the mini musk turtles. Although I think it's illegal in our state to sell them. So he's just been slowly building up his population. I don't know what he plans on doing with them, but the last time I was over there, there was definitely lots of turtles. Pavilion Inn, what's going on? What's a good fish to keep in a breeder tank that won't eat eggs or fry, but will keep the tank cycled? Maybe just a bristlenose pleco, honestly. Well, I guess it depends on how big your tank is. Keeping a breeder tank. Oh, yeah. Maybe a bristlenose pleco. It might eat eggs, though. Boy, almost everything is gonna eat eggs. I don't know. I would probably go with a bristlenose pleco though if it's big enough tank. KG Cichlid says I knew it. I feel like I just talked to you, Joel. What? Coontail, I have no idea what you're talking about or what you're referring to. Those are voices in your head. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm just behind chat. Show us the plants. I don't have my phone around, apparently. I don't know where it is. Otherwise, I would show you a pic, but it's on my Instagram. Guess what fish I just bought, Bob? A common pleco. A common pleco. Joel says I eat eggs. I eat eggs as well. I picked up some fresh eggs last weekend, as a matter of fact. Guess what fish you just bought? I don't know. Can you just tell me? Owlie says, I bought a purple waffle plant. Turned out to be the clipping with the metal band on the bottom. Should I remove it when I plant it? Is it the purple waffle plant that they sell at like Petco or PetSmart? Because I'm pretty sure those are not for aquariums. But it depends. You don't have to remove it. A lot of people use those as plant anchors to anchor it down. But if you have enough gravel, you can definitely remove it. Did you ever receive my Malawi fish order? Yes, it's in one of my videos. I got 3 species, but I don't remember what videos. How did I know? Just seems like something you would do. Shelby Ray Lane, hello, good to see you. It's not aquatic. Yes, it's not an aquatic plant. The purple waffle. I'm glad you guys remember, because I didn't remember. I was fairly confident, though. Fairly confident it's not an aquatic plant. But it'll probably stay in your tank for like... It'll probably last like a couple months. No, I got it from an LFS, not a chain. Okay, well, it's still not an aquatic plant, though. That's the problem. It's more of like a marsh plant or a terrarium plant. It'll probably last a couple months in your aquarium, although it will eventually die. Still isn't thing. Thanks, I'll go check. Yeah, I wish I could remember. If I had my phone with me, I have no idea where my phone is. I would look to see what video it is, but maybe it's in the oh! No. No, I don't remember. Honestly, I haven't made a video in like a month, so it's hard to keep track. I tried it thinking it was once. I was sad. It's a pretty plant. Yes, the purple waffle. Don't ever Google purple waffle, though. You won't like what comes up. I think it is a blue waffle or purple waffle. Either way, don't Google it. Any aquaponics suggestions other than pothos? I use spider plant. I've had good luck with spider plant. Oh, great. Glad it was cheap. Thanks for the info. Yep. Like I said, it'll probably last a couple months if you're lucky. Anything besides pothos? When I do aquaponics, I'm going to do like vegetables. I think I'm going to do like cucumbers, maybe zucchini. I don't know. But I'm actually going to go... when I do my aquaponics setup, hopefully this year, it'll be vegetables that I can turn around and then feed to fish. So definitely cucumbers. Yes, Peace Lily is another one. Is it in chat? What? Trying thinking it once. Any aquaponics? Oh, great. Glad it was cheap. Yeah, they are cheap. Good. What fish do you... Oh, Candy, what fish do you think I bought? Oh, that's what's in chat. In chat. Did you buy some salmon? I don't know. Anyway, so yes, I'm up to 3 species of African cichlids, and I'll probably get another one, but they're still all in quarantine. Eli Johnson says, you still got the Tegu? Absolutely, I still have the Tegu. I am never getting rid of her. And still not 100% decided on a name, but it is narrowed down a little bit. Does it only show 28 viewers for me? I don't know. I don't keep the stats up. I guess I could just look. It shows 78, 79, 80 people watching for me. Yeah, if you just refresh it, it'll update. There's 78, 80-ish people coming and going. You found another dollar lying around? No, but that last dollar I found is still right here. Still just sitting here on my desk. There's probably a few more sitting around. Bob, do you think a 10-gallon is too small to breed L15 candy stripe or try to breed? Probably not, but you're going to be doing a lot of water changes, I would imagine. Do you have any of the USB air pumps from the co-op? Absolutely I do, Nathan. It was sitting here, but apparently I moved that too. I'm very organized, if you guys couldn't tell. But yes, I do have it. And I don't know, should I make a video on it? Are there any videos on it? I don't know. I guess I could make a video on it. Poor nameless Tegu, she needs a name. Yeah, we got a good suggestion. Well, I think so anyways, of Trixie the Tegu or Tina the Tegu. I want a name that starts with a T, so it kind of just, like, there's a good flow. Like Trixie the Tegu or Tina the Tegu, I don't know. Wait. Put the waffle plant in a pot or terrarium in potting soil. It'll root and makes a nice house plant. There you go. Gabriel is here. What's up, buddy? Poor nameless Tegu. Yep. Joel from New Zealand can guess what I bought. Dan, hello. Ray's Fish Room, hello. I'll try that. Yep. Friday Fish Facts. Oh, did I miss Ron? Ron, are you here somewhere? Sorry, buddy. Oh, Friday Fish Facts right there. What's going on, buddy? Make a video on the USB pump. Okay. Sure. Actually, I need it. I'm glad I got it. When I was at Aquarium Co-op last, he asked me if I needed one, and I was like, we don't really need one. It's probably good to have. But now it turns out I actually need it, so it was good to have. There you go. Deep Pockets Bob. Yeah, at least I keep all these dollars around for when I do super chats and other streams. I'm just like, that's really stupid, but 2013. Send me some guppies, Joel. I like Trixie and Tina. They both flow with Tegu. Yeah. Tatiana the Tegu. Oof. That would, I'm pretty sure I would make some mistakes with that name. Pavilion Entity says, do you think a bare bottom tank is cruel for the fish? I would never do well, I guess it would be bare bottom, but the one time I did a Tilly the Tegu, like Jennifer Tilly. Do I like Jennifer Tilly? That's the question. She's not a very good poker player, but she does all right. I can't think of anything that she's in besides Liar Liar to decide if I like her or not. Because if I call her Tegu, it's just going to remind me of Jennifer Tilly. Or if I call her Tegu, if I call her Tilly, I don't know. What was I talking about? The USB thing. I was talking about something. Where's a good place to look for a 240-gallon tank? Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about bare bottom. So the one time I did a bare bottom tank, I painted the bottom so there would be no reflections. I would go crazy if I had to look at my reflection all day, every day. So yeah. She's the voice of Bonnie on Family Guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen that show in like 30 years. Notice the glass tank I bought has bubbles in the silicone like halfway through the glass, and the glass connection concerns. So one of my 40-gallon breeders that are built by Tetra does the same thing. And it's weird. So when I empty the tank, the bubbles in the silicone are there, and then when I fill it, the bubbles disappear, which I would think it would be backwards. I would think that filling the tank would cause it to expand, creating bubbles, but what do I know? And it's getting worse. I noticed it right away, but now the tank's like 4 years old, and I don't know. I think the next dollar per gallon sale, I'm probably going to replace it. But I think I've said that for the last $3 or $4 per gallon sales. So I don't know. Friday Fish Fact says, why do you hate Game of Thrones? Because it's all anyone will ever talk about. You can't have a conversation anywhere without people talking about it. It's annoying. Okay, we get it. It's a TV show. Jeez. Okay, I'll let you guys know. I bought a single Siamese algae eater. There you go. The suspense is over. A single Siamese algae eater. Michael Wall says, just got back from a jog along the Missouri River. It is bad that I want to go back and with a truck and get all the leftover flood driftwood. Boy, as long as you're not worried about any contaminants, why not? Why not? Okay, I'll let you guys know. Oh, you already read that one. Big Buck, we're not naming it Taint the Tegu. Taint is a funny word, but I'm definitely not naming my animal after Taint. It's disgusting. Dan Lee says, actually, Bob, it's a book. One of those things with words you read. I read lots of books, actually. And I realize Game of Thrones is a book. But nobody is talking about the book. Nobody. Everyone's talking about the show. And, like, there's no point to even get on social media on a Sunday. Because that's all anyone is freaking talking about. Jeez, get a life, people. I think the next dollar per gallon sale is in July. It is normally around July. I think it goes like, I think last year was like June 20th till the third week of July, so it should be coming up. Shelby Ray Lane says, I'd be there filling up my truck bed. No, I'm in Napier. I want to get my first bushy nose Pleco. Should I get one or more for a 30-gallon? Lemon, blue eye, regular, starlight, super red. I would get one because they do get pretty big. And as far as what type, that's going to be preference. I would probably do, me personally, I don't really care for the lemon blue eye. I actually like just the regular chocolate or whatever you want to call it better. I don't know why, just the lemon blues just don't do anything for me. I like the super reds, I like the green dragons, obviously the starlight, the 182, 183, L184s are all nice. Tigger the Tegu, see, Tigger would be good, I feel like, if it was a guy. But it is a girl. Uh-oh, my Achilles heel, $1 per gallon sale, yep. Trogdor, check again from Beaumont, Texas. Love your videos. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. Always appreciate kind words on this channel. I thought you was going later, Jeff Rose. That starts next week. Next week. What's up, y'all? Jeff Rose, I watched your submission for KG Tropicals fish tuber mistakes, biggest fish tuber mistakes, and I was hoping, I was so praying that you were gonna say getting swatted. Like, why didn't you say getting swatted? Although it's not really a mistake, but still, I would have said that somehow. That would have been classic. Anyways, good to see you, Jeff Rose. Next Monday we start at 6 p.m. Pacific. Next Monday. Silica sand, can any plants grow in it? Yes, but you're really not setting yourself up for success. Plants and sand generally don't get along that well, although it can be done. It can be done. It just, they grow slower, they can starve, etc. Michael Wall picked up an L129 and a couple honey gourami this weekend. Bob, any advice on the L129? The only advice I give to people with plecos is make sure you're feeding them. Plecos are not hard to take care of. You just got to make sure you're getting food to them. That would have been awesome. It would have been awesome. Come on. Bearded Bob's Fish Room. What's up, FishTube? What's up, Bearded Bob's Fish Room? I like Pie the Tegu. Yeah, sure. Tegu McTegu face. The Tegu. That's actually a really good one. Tegu McTegu face. Flynn's Fish Farm just woke up. In his time zone, it is morning. How deep of sand for Bolivian rams? I built the rack the rock wall with Eco Complete on the back. You really don't need deep anything. That's all personal preference. I'll tell you, the Rams won't care one way or the other. That's going to be all personal preference. It's been a long time since I've kept Bolivian Rams. I hope to get them again soon, but when I had them, they didn't care about the substrate at all. The only thing they cared about was somewhere to lay their eggs. I got back late, was picking out baby ram's horns for my little fahaka. There you go. PA Fish Preacher, what's going on, buddy? I feel like I haven't seen you in decades. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Valves grow pretty good in my guppy tank in sand, but there is a lot of fish waste ferts in the tank. So, yeah, any plant that sends runners is going to do well. Because a lot of times they won't like completely root in the sand. So yeah, jungle val would be a good one. Dwarf chainsword, Sagittaria. Basically anything that does runners, I think, is going to be your best bet for sand. My friend had a white budgie called Tic Tac. Tic Tac. Pikachu the Tegu. I honestly have no idea what a Pikachu is, but I hear people talk about it all the time. V-Stag, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. People always ask me why I look in different directions, because I have chat on 2 different areas on my screen. So that is why. Any plant I tried on sand slowly died, even Java Fern. If you're killing Java Fern with sand, then you're definitely doing something wrong. Like planting it. Don't plant Java Fern. Guppy grass goes well in sand for me. Yeah, actually guppy grass would be a really good one. Also, I mean, even like wisteria would probably do really well in sand. So what else we got going on? Anything new in my world? I'm pretty sure just random plants. I really have no plans for new fish anytime soon. I would like to get a couple more species of Africans, but I think that's pretty much it. Nothing new for a while. Is this yellow mouse looking... Oh, it's this yellow mouse looking anime creature. Yeah, I would have no idea. I have a ton of sand left over from an old cichlid tank. Oh well, we'll have to save a bit more money for a good plant substrate. Yeah, honestly, I would probably wait. Kind of annoying because all it says is Pika Pika. Alright, Princess Peach, the Tegu. Princess Peach. I haven't heard that in a while. Every plant I've ever tried in that tank failed. Even duckweed, the platies devour it all. Well, that sounds like a good problem to me, honestly. OGA... What? I've been thinking of doing my own background using silicone and natural sand. Would this be something cool, or would it just look gross? I don't know that it would look gross. I also don't know that it would look cool. I bet it would look interesting, though. I bet it's something that people would look at it and be like, that's interesting. But I don't know. It could look cool. You could try it on like a 10-gallon, maybe. I don't know. I have like 100 10-gallon tanks laying around. If you want to try it, you're more than welcome to have one for free. Casey, what's going on, my friend? Jungle Val is doing good in sand. Yeah. Yeah, that isn't surprising. Basically, like I said, anything that sends runners would do really well. You can still have all my duckweed. Yeah, I need to borrow some goldfish for sure to help get rid of my duckweed. I don't know if I actually want to do it because I don't want to get attached to goldfish. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Hey. I don't know where you're at, dog, but it sounds like you're up to no good. The Horde would appreciate it. They have their dad's appetite for the Horde. You could get like a 6-inch square of plexiglass to try it. That's true too. I just picked up 6 Corridora Corridoras habrosis, hard-working nano catfish. A great nano catfish. Any pellets you like for Kamaka rainbows? I will be traveling every week for the new job, and the auto feeder doesn't like flake. Probably New Life Spectrum makes some 0.5 millimeter pellets, really small, that would probably do okay. I have used them in the, what is it, Eheim auto feeder before. I will take you up on that. Maybe one of these weekends I'll drive up and hang out with you in the fish room. I don't really have a fish room though right now. That's why all my videos lately have all been like the same tanks, because I really don't have a fish room. Do platies eat duckweeds? Duckweeds? I guess it would be plural. Teen, hello. I don't know. I've actually never kept platies or mollies. Yeah, I don't think I've ever kept a single platy or a single molly. I've had swordtails. I've had koi swordtails and green swordtails. Obviously guppies and endlers. But yeah, no platies ever. I wish somebody would I wish somebody would tell my duckweed it's not supposed to grow and multiply in a tank with flowing water. I have hardcore duckweed. It will not die. That's what I tried recently. I don't know if it's going to work, but I put in my 125 gallon tank that's just full of duckweed. I put an 800 gallon per hour pump faced right at the surface, and it is just pushing water all over the place. I don't know if it's working yet. I've only had it going for about a week and a half. It's in the 125 with the nano fish too, so I'm not sure how they're appreciating that, but there are some dead spots in the tank for them to hang out in. But hopefully it gets rid of it, because it's really annoying. What size tank is the tank behind me? I have no idea, but I would guess maybe a 55 gallon. It looks too narrow to be a 40 breeder, but really hard to tell. Well, I mean, it could be well, I don't know. The filter looks pretty far back there. I don't know. This video was submitted to me like 3 years ago, so I really don't know. I throw away a bucket full of duckweed every week. I need chickens. I wish I could have chickens. 65 liter tank. What's better, more efficient, 100 watt heater or a 200 watt heater? I would always recommend lower wattage for sure. If a 100 watt heater gets stuck on, it's probably not going to fry your fish. A 200 watt heater probably would. My platies ate duckweed, Java fern, and Anubias. My Kamaka rainbows eat duckweed. I use a zoo surface skimmer to collect duckweed and net it out. Yeah, I've seen that, but it's pretty small, isn't it? And I feel like that would take forever. Seriously, in a 125 gallon tank, that thing would probably, I'd have to empty it like every 5 minutes. Apparently you can eat duckweed in salads. That sounds very unhealthy. Duckweed would survive the nuclear apocalypse along with snails and cockroaches. So there you go. I mean, maybe you could eat duckweed, but I would never take duckweed out of the tank and eat it. You're just asking for trouble. Maxon says I should do a reef tank. I agree. I should. Absolutely, I should. I would love an entire tank with only pulsing xenia, and I'll probably do it one of these days. I was actually at my local fish store maybe 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm going to set up a saltwater tank with pulsing xenia on a 40 breeder and only use a hang-on back filter, and make the internet rage for not using skimmers, not using RO water, just tap water and a hang-on back filter, and see how angry I can make saltwater people. I don't know. Wait, humans can eat duckweed. Duckweed in eggs might be good. The Fish Room Liberty says, finally fought a live stream. Well, don't fight us, but it is good to see you, my friend. Any nano Cory food suggestions? Oh, man. Any frozen food. Obviously, if you do bloodworms, you're going to have to, like, cut it up. I would anyways. Rapashi is probably, like, some of the best stuff for bottom dwellers. So I would definitely recommend Rapashi. If you're looking for, like, a cost-effective, maybe the Hikari sinking wafers, but the ingredients aren't the greatest, but they're still decent. They're still decent wafers. You gotta have some GSP and maybe a Kenyan tree too. Then the internet would go insane. Oh, like I'm seeing Kenyai GSP, and I'm thinking snakes. Threw me off for a second. Best LFS in Seattle area. If you go outside of the Seattle area, you have Aquarium Co-op and Aquarium Zen, which are pretty neat stores if you like planet tanks, smaller fish. As far as like salt or South America, like bigger fish, I have no idea because I don't go to Seattle. So the two that I said, Aquarium Co-op and Aquarium Zen, are like North Seattle-ish, fairly close to each other, so it's not too terrible to make the drive. But honestly, besides those two, there's Denny's Pet World, but I have not been to the new location. Oh no, I did go once actually with Aqua Pros and Corey, and it's a lot smaller than the old location, but it was still pretty neat. They had a lot of cool stuff. They actually have at Denny's Pet World, they have an African cichlid pond in the store, which is kind of neat. Just one of the small ones, you know, not like a huge one. Humans have been eating duckweed for years, not me, mind you, but yes, it is edible and full of nutrients. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure you could eat it, just don't eat it out of your fish tank, guys. Unless you're gonna boil it or do something, because there's bacteria, there's all kinds of nasty stuff. Hey, Carlos, what's going on, my friend? I don't use a skimmer in my 20-gallon saltwater tank. No fish, only corals. Yeah, I feel like pulsing xenia is pretty durable, so I might give it a try. Branded guy, what's up, buddy? Adam C, what's going on, my friend? Dangerous, LOL, Barbara Jackson, how are they dangerous? Wait, what? I just realized I haven't been to any of my LFS for months. They are dangerous, though. Maybe dangerous to the bank account? Maybe, I don't know. You can dry out duckweed and flake it up. Shrimp love it. Interesting. It seems like a lot of work. I just don't want it anywhere. I don't. You know what? If one of you guys want to come over to my house and eat all my duckweed, feel free. But I hate having to net it out every week. I hate having to throw it away. I hate everything about it. Thanks, Bob and Allie, for the food suggestions. Crystals, pets, and plants. Hello. Denny's fish tanks because I buy stuff. Hey, I was right. All right. What else we got going on here? Thanks, Bob, Allie, for suggestion. Hey, Danny, everyone saying hello to each other. Should I turn my 29 into a saltwater or a freshwater? You just told me I should get saltwater. Now you're asking me if you should do salt or freshwater. Come on, man. Do whatever you want. How about that? If you want salt, do salt. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do this week, is set up a 40-gallon saltwater tank. Well, I still... I feel bad for my puffer, Potato, my dragon puffer, because his tank is absolutely disgusting. So let me work on his tank first, and then I'll think about saltwater. I gotta fix him up a nice tank. His tank is, speaking of bare bottom, has been bare bottom because, well, just because. So... Excuse me. We got to fix his tank, and then maybe I'll set up a saltwater tank. Brandon guy says, why are neocardinia so cool? They're just shrimp, but they're so addicting to watch. I feel the same way, and I also feel the same way about isopods. Basically, the freshwater version of neocardinia. But yeah, I mean, they're fun to watch, just like isopods. Come in many different colors and shapes. Well, not shapes. They're all the same size, but anyways, yes, any small animal like that is pretty fun to watch, unless they just sit around and don't do anything. I don't know. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says, I hear all the problems everyone has with duckweed, and I'm glad I don't have any. Yep, there was a time when there was no duckweed in my fish room, but that has been years ago. Years and years ago. Dank Tanks, what's up, buddy? Yo, yo, yo. Congrats, Andrew. What happened? Did I miss something? Any tips on breeding cories? Lots of water changes and lots of live or frozen food. When I'm talking like daily water changes, and you're going to want it colder, so colder water changes, probably daily, and a ton of live, frozen, or rapashi, but preferably like black worms do really well. The only reason I want a saltwater is because I want a maxima clam. I have no idea what that is, but clams are pretty cool. I wish I could keep freshwater clams alive, but I already know I can't. I feed duckweed to my goldfish. It's not their favorite because they're spoiled, but they will eat it. Yes, when I had goldfish, it was nice to just dump it in there. I never really had to worry about feeding them. I would feed them I would feed them like fish food like once a week, and then throughout the week I would just be throwing in handfuls of duckweed. So I do miss my goldfish for that. I had to buy duckweed and it felt ridiculous. I know. It's funny to me. Like, I go to my local fish store and he has duckweed for sale, and I'm like, seriously, people buy this crap? Dang. Duckweed can alert you of excess ammonia and other nutrients in a tank if it suddenly multiplies. Check if something died. That stuff multiplies daily regardless for me. It's such a pain in my ass. Has anyone else noticed aquarium prices have gone up on Craigslist the last year or so? Not really. Honestly, there's like the ridiculously overpriced ones, and then there's like the good deal ones, and the ones in between. Like somebody here was selling 40-gallon breeders for $30 a piece. It wasn't a bad deal. It could be your area. I don't know, and glass is getting more expensive, so who knows, but they're still out there. I think you just have to be patient, really. Crystal says, I would like to have a saltwater tank one day. Yes, I still have all my saltwater equipment, too. So it wouldn't be very hard for me to set one up, but I just haven't done it yet. Karen says, I can't keep duckweed. It always disappears. Sounds like a terrible problem to have. Is there a need to quarantine snails, and if so, with meds? So, I don't think that there's really... Okay, is there any disease that a snail can have that can transfer to a fish? I don't think so. Is there... I don't know. I don't know that I would be worried about it. I don't think I'd be worried about it. But don't blame me if you don't quarantine and all your fish die. But I probably would not quarantine snails. I don't know. I feel like I'll probably get yelled at for saying that, but I probably wouldn't quarantine snails. I was just thinking that multiplies every week in every tank. Yeah. The Aquaria. I just got a 40-gallon breeder on OfferUp for $15 delivered to my house. Yeah, they're still out there. There's still a lot of free ones too. Anchor worms. What about anchor worms? Oh, yes. So anchor worms. So stuff that can actually attach. Like if I'm looking at a snail and I see like Hydra and anchor worms on it, I'm probably not going to throw it in there. But yeah, things like that can actually attach to the snail. It is eat from a goldfish. They love it. That's great. That's kind of what happened in my dragon puffer's tank. He had somehow got anchor worms. So I just took most of everything out of the tank, and now it's pretty bare. I fear it's going to cascade down the side of my tank and eat my houseplants, maybe one of the small dogs. I never had duckweed. I heard they take over the fish tank fast. Yes, really fast. Really fast. Swisky is here. What's going on, Jimmy? Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra. Everyone is now going to say hello to Jimmy, and why wouldn't they? I still want to know what that fish is. Is that fish from my thing? I feel like I should know what that fish is, but I don't. I've had to set up a duckweed tank and portion it out for the goldfish. I mean, if you have goldfish, then I would probably not care about having duckweed. Well, yes. I wouldn't care about having... Well... No, I would pretty much always care about having duckweed. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy. What else we got going on here? I don't know. My LFS does not carry duckweed nor a good variety of plants. Yeah, some stores that can't grow plants, I would say there's a lot of LFSs that really struggle with plants, so they don't even bring them in. But Bob, how are your bikers doing? They are doing amazing. They're eating just about everything I throw in there, which is great. They are not picky at all. I don't know if I'm not feeding them enough. I feed every day, but they don't really seem to be growing. I don't know if they're just insanely slow growing fish or whatnot, but they're just not growing very fast. But they eat, they go after the food pretty aggressively. So Tony, I haven't sent in my order yet. I'll be a while. I still gotta move first. Hey Jimmy, when is Customs Aquarium sending you the tank? Oh, I know. I told him he could just have it sent to my house and I would hold on to it, but we'll see. Quit your job yet, Bob? No, that won't be till the summer. I'm trying to negotiate working less hours and not having to quit, but I'm not. I'm not thinking that's gonna go over too well. I kind of submitted it today, and yeah, we'll see. I doubt it. I doubt they're gonna let me do it. But if they don't let me do it, then I'm definitely out the door. I didn't word it that way. I didn't say give this to me or I quit, because obviously nobody likes ultimatums. But you know, you try to point out the mutual benefits, and you know, sometimes they're just not willing to work with you. Tony, I haven't said quit your job yet. No, best of luck on your move. It's fine. Nice meeting you too. What? Do you still have your Egyptian mouth brooders? I absolutely do, and they're actually in the same tank as the bikers. So yes, I have the bikers, all the Synodontis, the bleeding heart tetras, and the Egyptian mouth brooders are all in a 75-gallon tank. And there's one Pleco, an L114. 3 different types of Synodontis, but yep. Best of luck to your move, Jimmy. Best of luck. What else we got going on here? Haven't quit my job. Nice meeting you at the co-op. Sorry, I interrupted your work. Yeah. So you never have to. You know, I don't think you really have to apologize for interrupting people at work at the co-op. I've been in there. I think I've like the 100 times I've been there. I think I've gotten recognized like 4 times, and we don't care. I mean, I don't work there, but Jimmy works there. Corey works there. Corey might care because he's there for business, but he'll still stop and say hello every single time because he's not a jerk. But he'll still sit there and talk fish with just about anyone. Yeah, so I don't think you really have to worry about it. They're used to it. They're big and famous. KG Cichlus says, hey Jimmy, how are you doing today? Good sir. Bob, have you ever gotten into summer tubbing? No, I'm doing it this year though, actually. I'm hoping to have, I want to put it on my deck, which is on the 2nd floor of my house. And the boards, they're a little old, so I'm going to put all new, I'm going to redo the deck. Hopefully this weekend, maybe next weekend. It's been really busy for me lately. You guys noticed I didn't make a video for like a month. The sun is finally out, and just doing a lot of, you know, projects that aren't related to fish or really anything. So not a lot of videos are getting made now. But once we get the deck finished, I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna go with 150. I'm gonna do the 150 or the 300-gallon Rubbermaid. I don't know yet, but I want to build like an enclosure around it. And then I want to do hydroponics so that I can grow vegetables on it. So that's the plan. So to answer your question, no, I've never done summer tubbing, but I'm hoping to do it this year, and I'm hoping to do it year round, not just summer tubbing. So I want to get something that's gonna go do well in cold water, and I haven't really decided on stocking yet. It would be nice to get something that breeds, but I don't know. I might just do. I'll probably move my longfin white clouds in there for the summer and see how long I can get them to go until they start dying off, because they can get pretty cold, but we'll see. Ginger says, I gotta feed Murphy. Murphy is huge and so personable. Yes, Murphy is great. Did I just miss a bunch of going live on my birthday? I don't know. When's your birthday? Is it today? Happy birthday if it's today. If it's not today, happy future birthday. My boost on wood from the co-op flowered this week. 2 beautiful flowers, so pretty. Yes, I can't wait for boost of philandria to get cheaper. Um, there are places that sell it cheap, but you get like a rhizome with like 3 little leaves on it. If you ever see boost for sale for like $5, you know you're not getting really much of anything. My rack's not that big. What? I've been waiting for it to warm up enough to put some fish in my small patio pond. Yeah, it got in the 80s here last weekend, so I think I'm doing pretty good here. And obviously, I mean, white cloud minnows, they can go cold anyways. Actually, so right now I have a 40-gallon breeder with white clouds in it. When I move those outside, then I can use that 40-gallon breeder for a saltwater tank. See, there we go. There we go. KG Cichlids with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, my friend. What else we got going on? I was just was that our first super chat? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay, yeah. Kind of threw me off there. Don't spend that all in one place, Bob. You know, I probably will spend it all in one place, to be honest with you. Oh, thank you. Don't spend it all in one place. I would love to try outside tubbing, but it's too cold in Scotland, even in the summer. That's probably true. Kevin's breaking the bank, yes. Any amount is appreciated. Like, obviously, nothing is required, but even 99 cents is greatly appreciated, guys. What else we got going on here? So, yes, I will be doing summer tubbing. Yes, I'm hoping to do saltwater. What's the fish on the top right? It is a killifish that I can never remember the name of, but somebody in chat, it's something Australia. Gosh, what is it? I don't know. Someone in chat will get it. It's like the one fish I never remember the name of, but someone will get it in chat. I love Scotland. When I visited, such a beautiful country. I would love to go to Scotland someday. It was hot here today, 85. See, so you could do it for sure. Although I don't know, are you in one of those places that gets like 85 in the day and like negative 20 at night? I feel like you might be in that area. KG Sickless says, I gotta get the super chats rolling. Who can top that? If I could super chat this $1, I would do it and beat you. But my card that's associated with my Google account is actually suspended from fraud from super chatting someone else. So I don't know. You guys, some of you know, when I go to others live streams, I just like spam the dollar super chat, and it got flagged for fraud, and I haven't fixed it yet, so they won't let me use that card anymore. Nice candy. That's hotter than we are for sure. So there you go. Topped it by 1 penny. There you go. Are you going to visit Ohio Fish Rescue someday? That would be a cool video. I would love to visit that place, but I don't know that I would make a video on it. I feel like there's 1,000 videos on it already. Like, I feel like every week there's a new video coming out from someone going to the Ohio Fish Rescue, and I don't know how I could make that same video and make it better. I don't know that I could. I mean, there's so many. I might live stream while I was there, but I don't know if I would do a video. I've got a tank with Bosemani and Praecox rainbows. Could they possibly crossbreed? Not that I would want. I guess technically they could, although I really, really doubt they would. Yeah, I would be really surprised if those two crossbred. Big D Smoke with a $1.01 super chat. Thank you. FishTube with the $1.02 super chat. Thank you too. I like the super chats, honestly, that don't have text. I don't have to read anything. Makes my job easier. Even though, you know, obviously a super chat with text would be more, but that's funny. $1.02. I feel like I should be auctioning off something right now, but I don't have anything to auction off. And FishTube says, I see your 101 and Ray's. Big Rich has got to have an interesting story on what got him into the hobby and what kept him in it. Isn't that on Steve Poland's like original? Gosh, there's so many. There's so many of them. I don't even think I could keep them all straight. I tell you what though, if I had that place in my back door, I would be there like every day. If we get these rolling, they can add up. That's certainly true, but whatever happened to that huge tank you got from Corey that you had in your shed for ages? So it's still up at my parents' house. We got to build a stand for it. I think the next time I'm going up there is the first week of June. But I think I'm going to build an outdoor enclosure for my tegu and then build a stand for that tank. K Walker with the $2 Australian. I don't know what that equates to, so I don't know if that's the new leader or it must be though. I mean, it's the same color, so I don't know. I can't imagine Australia being like 2-1 though. I'm sure that's got to be the winner right there. K raised the bet and calls. I guess I win the pot. You know what I would love to do? I would love to have like a fish tube poker game. I think that would be so much fun. Like, man, who could make that happen? I feel like Corey is the only one that can make that happen, and I don't even know if he plays poker. But we got a lot of YouTubers here that are close enough to make that happen. I think that would be super fun. Oh, wow, there's Steve Poland right there. What's up, buddy? It's on my original video, kind of. See, I knew it. I do watch other people's videos. K going big, $2. Oh, dang, K raised the bar. Thank you, K. K raised the bet and calls. Oh, no, I'm late getting here. Fun Fishology. What is going on? I think you should do a video on... Okay, well, there might be somebody at my house right now. There they go. I think you should do a video on your horses and riding horses. I miss riding horses so bad. So bad, so much. Aussie's like 80 cents to USD, so there you go. It's $1.60. Wouldn't that be $1.60? Is that like Monopoly money to season you? Are you going to build a catio with cat door for the tegu, aka to get I don't even. No, I wish. I'm basically just building a screen enclosure outside that's going to be portable. So when it's hot and sunny out, I can take him out there and take her out there and let her sit in the sun. There's got to be an app for that. There is an app for it. I actually have it on my phone, which is currently MIA. Somebody call my phone. Do you know how long it takes for Anacharis to grow roots? I don't. That is actually a plant that I've never kept, interestingly enough. Is that interesting? I don't know. I'm in on pretty much any poker game. Yes, I think it would be so fun. So I would love to get a bunch of people together to play poker, and I would love to get a bunch of people together to play ping pong. I'm trying to think which I like more. I don't know. If I could only play ping pong and only play poker for the rest of my life, I feel like financially I'd have to choose poker. But if it was just based on fun, then I would definitely do ping pong, because ping pong is amazing. All you fish tubers need to make a big competition, like a scape off or something, and each of you host a series of videos, and all the fans will vote at the end. Well, see, here's the only problem with that, is that it's just a popularity contest. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if I go in a competition with Joey, who's got like a bajillion subscribers, obviously he's gonna win. It's just a popularity contest. So that's the only problem. Post your number in chat. Okay. There you go. Oh no, that's wrong. 8675309. There you go. 8675309. $4.99 super chat. Now that I spent $4.99, you have to read this whole thing that has no relevance at all, and it's all a run-on sentence. Suck it. Totally worth it. If I got $5 every time I read that paragraph, I would be a millionaire because I would just read it over and over and over. Football is where it's at. What kind of football? Are we talking? Oh, foosball. Foosball is really fun too. But I like ping pong better. Bob, were you born in the 70s or 80s? Depends. Which time are you talking about? I used to be decent ping pong player back in the day. So did I, but I'm still decent. I would challenge anyone in the YouTube world to a game of ping pong, and I would put money on it. I would bet money on that game. And I'm just not talking like fish tubers. I'm talking YouTubers. I'm talking subscribers. Anything. I will win. Will a water change and 24-hour blackout work in fighting green hair algae? Yes, but you'll probably need a lot longer than 24-hour blackout. I would do a week-long blackout. If that is like your main goal to get rid of your algae, I would do a week-long blackout. Bob, did you believe in Y2K? No. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. It didn't make, no, double negative. It didn't make any sense to me at all. Like, I get it. Like, maybe people that don't know about computers, like, I mean, the media, they're pretty dumb people, so they probably couldn't, like, register what was going to happen, but that was blown way out of proportion. And there was some programs that needed to be updated, but no, that's just stupid. Bob, you think you could beat Forrest Gump at ping pong? Oh, I taught Forrest Gump. I mean, come on. Jenny said quit putting her number out. She's getting tired of the bathroom wall callers. He's got that backspin going. I saw Jenny and I thought, here comes another Forrest Gump comment. What's the challenge? Ping pong. I challenge anyone to ping pong. I'll play on anyone's table, foreign or domestic. I don't care. We can play on my table. I'll play on your table with your rackets. I don't know what they're called in ping pong world. No one could beat Forrest at ping pong. Well, he's pretty old now. I'm just saying. Forrest Gump is pretty old. He's even older than I am. She did say call for a good time. So, I don't know. You think she's had enough good times by now? What else do we got going on here? What is the best way to get rid of blue-green algae? So fun, Fishology. Blue-green algae is actually not algae. It is bacteria. So you can do... a lot of people like to use erythromycin, or there's other type of like antibacterial stuff that'll work. Amazon has something called blue-green slime remover, which I have used. I have used erythromycin as well. I've had better luck with the blue-green slime remover. Not saying that erythromycin didn't work, it just took longer. It took about a week. Corey said in a video he likes ping pong. Yeah, he likes ping pong. And Corey has said many times that he's going to get a ping pong table in his fish room. But it's never happened. And it's not going to happen. So we got to really put the pressure on him. The good news is that Randy does want a ping pong table too. So I was talking to Randy a couple, what was it, last week? Or whenever the AGA was. I don't even remember. But we were talking about getting a ping pong table for the warehouse as well. So hopefully we can get him to get a ping pong table. Maybe the reverse psychology, telling him he's never going to do it will make him do it. I don't know. And now I'm singing A675-309 in my head. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a great song. I mean, if you don't like that song, you're probably a Nazi. Just saying. Blue-green algae is a nightmare. Good luck. I feel for you. The cleanup is definitely not fun. So it all, like, that was my issue. Like, it was easy to kill it off, but then having to siphon it out nonstop. It's so messy. And now I'm air hockey over ping pong. I'll admit air hockey is cool, foosball, whatever, but I think pinball also fun. I think ping pong wins it out for me. Turbo Fish, hello. You're just in time for us to leave. Doesn't erythromycin take out blue-green algae? I thought that's what I said, didn't I? If I misspoke, I am sorry. Erythromycin does get rid of blue-green algae. Badminton. Ooh. You are looking at the badminton champion for like 6 years running right here. Just saying. Absolutely. That's totally legit. I've won the championship the last 6 years in a row. So, kind of a big deal. Is Corey waiting until Jimmy leaves to take over his room? Nope. Is audio low on purpose? Oh, you know, I did turn the audio down last week because our lawn was getting mowed, and I probably didn't turn it back up. But I don't know. Is the audio fine for everyone else? I didn't even think about that. Matt DLR, what's going on? The Gobi King. Yes, you are late. We are ending it any second now. We are listening while driving. Bob finally home. Had a sec to say hey. Thank you, Turbo Fish. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Always good to see everyone. What's worse, blue-green algae or duckweed? Duckweed by far. By far. Blue-green algae is way easier to get rid of than duckweed. Aquashella Chicago Bob, if you need assistance, I got you. So, alright. I think I talked about this before, but they moved Aquashella to be like 2 weeks before the aquatic experience. And while I know Aquashella is going to be way better, it's also going to be the last aquatic experience. So do I want to go to the last aquatic experience while also going to New York because I completely wasted my trip last year and did not go into New York when I was in New Jersey. So I'm kind of leaning that way. I'm pretty sure I can't do both though. They're just too close together. That would be like $3,000 in travel fees in like a 2 week period. Yeah, 3 week period, which is ridiculously expensive. So, I don't know. Audio has been low, but it's been my crappy computer. I'm also sitting really far back, so that might be it. Maybe if I get really close to the microphone. Always good to see you, Bob. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, thanks for stopping by. That is going to do it. It is 6 o'clock. Remember, next week we start at 6 o'clock. So if you're, late, if you're not late, sorry about the East Coast. You have to stay up later if you want to watch. But I'll try to get better about releasing these live streams. I think I forgot to release last week's live stream. So hopefully I'll get better about doing that. And then you guys can just catch the replay. Although, let's be honest, the replays are pretty boring. Live streams are fun when you're there live. Big D Smoke says it's the last AE ever. That is the rumor. That is the rumor going around. There's so many things wrong with AE that I think they're just like, let's just end it. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last one. I hope it's the last one because I think they do more harm than good. But, that's why they all hate me. But anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks everyone for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. The shares, the watch time, the likes, all of it. You guys are all great. And I will see you next week at 6 p.m. Pacific. Bye.